47, Diana.
What are you doing here?
Easy. I had to sneak in. The place is surrounded by hundreds of SWAT members right now. They're getting ready to move in. I had to warn you. There's still time for you to escape. I've got a plan.
I don't buy it. You've got nothing to gain here. The smart people will be getting out of the country.
Out of the country? We're dealing with a franchise here, 47. Borders don't stop them. You're my last chance.
You know my terms. Cash in the nail.
Don't you get it? You have to fight them. But if you try to do it alone, you're a dead man.
Death is always a risk.
Read carefully, 47. It's a bold plan.
Where is this wheelchair guy right now? Bitch!
Sorry, 47, but this is the only way. You would have fought them whatever I said, and you would have lost. You're buying me one more night.
We've got 4 minutes before his goal, people. Let's move.
I've never actually killed a man before. It was surprisingly pleasant.
Very nicely done, Diana. You've earned my trust. Welcome to the franchise. I'm sure we'll find an appropriate role for you in the organization. A woman like yourself is entitled to a very special role indeed.
That assassination attempt was the most reported story since 9/11. How can you expect me to believe
I
that?
don't expect you to believe anything but your eyes. This videotape confirms his presence in the White House moments before the assassination.
I'll be damned.
If cloning isn't outlawed, we'll all be damned.
Who actually killed him?
That's the most delicious irony of all. He stumbled coming over the compound wall, severed his spinal cord on the rocks. The world's most nefarious assassin died of clumsiness.
How'd you confirm his identity?
His DNA includes signature sequences from the 5 men of the Ortmeyer project. It's biologically impossible for anyone but the Ortmeyer clone to have that DNA.
You're giving me all this as an exclusive. Why me?
We admire your objectivity, Rick.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. We need to get to the chaplain. 47's ashes are going to take pride of place on my mantle. Chaplain! Chaplain!
Hello there everyone, I am your German snob and I'm here with the last episode of Let's Play Hitman Blood Money. So, as you all see, Agent 47 has been killed, and thus ends the game. The only thing left to do is to roll the credits. Oh, but wait, they made a sequel to this game. And it featured the same main character, so it can't end like that now, can it? No, it can't. The truth is, of course, that he survived, and by pressing the left and the right arrow button, or A and D in close succession, means that we can make a final last stand. And as coincidence may have it, it's actually pretty much the most difficult part of the game. Not really due to actual well-designed challenge, but more due to the gunplay in this game not being very good. Also, as you have seen, we have lost all the weapons modification we put on the silver ballers. So yeah, as you can probably guess, this mission is not particularly fun. I mean, in a way it is kind of funny that way, in that it ends the same way that Hitman Absolution will continue, meaning with a forced action section. But somehow I very much doubt that this was the intention behind this. Also, please, for the love of God, reload faster. Also, yeah, as I said, Max Payne, it's not. Oh, for the love of God. This is probably going to take me some attempts, and I'm not sure if it's really worth cutting out anything. Well, you know, the point is, it's not fun. The gunplay in this game actually is kind of terrible. And I will admit at this point, it's not really... yeah, exactly. I will admit at this point, I was never really all that good at distinguishing what exactly makes combat, or, well, combat using firearms in a game good or bad, but I can very much tell that this is not good. In fact, that this is very much the complete opposite of good, that this is kind of terrible. I don't know, it just... it feels like there is no weight behind the shots being fired. Did it? Also, you die in a few seconds. Yeah, I think making a cut here is not such a bad idea. See you in a minute. Okay, so now at least we have killed all of these bozos. As I said, it's not really easy. Also, talking about killing people, you don't only have to kill those that attack you, you have to kill the civilians like that reporter who accompanied us through this game as well, because we can't leave any witnesses, right? Of course. Also, if we want to, we can pick up the weapons of our enemies. If we didn't do that, we would probably run out of ammo, and that would be bad now, wouldn't it? So yeah, if anything is to be said, most of our enemies seem to be dead and the rest is fleeing. I don't think that you can save in this mission, meaning that we won't save in this mission. We will just kill everyone, like civilized people. Oh, stand still. Also, why are you taking so many hits? It's pretty insane. And I'm probably going to die here, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. It's so stupid that the weapons modifications don't carry over. Okay, you gonna die? Yes, you are. So I think only one target is left, and that's him. So we are going to shoot a man in a wheelchair if he doesn't shoot us first. Which is not entirely unlikely. No matter how embarrassing it would be. Wait, need to pick up a new weapon. God, that's dumb. And that's very much my opinion on this whole mission. God, it's dumb. Give me that thing. Good. So maybe using a machine gun, we can kill the crippled man in a wheelchair. Maybe not, though. Though apparently, yes, we can. What kind of weapon does he have? I think this one might actually be unique. Well, never mind. We are done. As I said, it's really just a formality, even though you can get stuck on it for much longer than you want to. But at least it's short. And that's what counts. And you're going down.
Yes, Your Majesty. Almost all of our resources are online again. No, I'm afraid he's not, Your Majesty. We seem to have completely lost track of him.
Hello, Mr.
Johnson.
Welcome, Mr. Johnson. Welcome. May I check your briefcase?
No, I'll keep it. I've heard interesting things about your establishment. I'd like to see what you have to offer, preferably in the back.
Of course, right this way.
And that was that. Well, what can I say? Hitman Blood Money. I mean, it is a game I like a lot. Definitely. That ending notwithstanding. And now it's time for the credits to roll, where we see the people like Peter Fleckenstein or Helle Marie Andersen or Jens Bo Albertsen worked on this game. And you know, a whole bunch of other Danish names. And even though you probably haven't heard it, the song playing through the credits is the one that was sung in like the second to last mission, you know, that Heaven Hell Party one. It's a pretty good song. You know, it sounds very James Bondy. But yeah, I think we don't have to hear it completely. I really don't think so. But yeah, Hitman Blood Money. This was like my third or fourth playthrough of this game, and as always I quite enjoyed it. It's a good game. Not perfect, but you know which game is. Has its weaker sections, but all in all, pretty damn good. Actually, I recommend everyone to check it out for yourselves. It's fairly cheap on Steam, and I think that you will get a lot of replay value out of it. As you know, most of the missions allow for a lot of different approaches. And if you enjoy that kind of thing, you will probably enjoy this game. I most certainly did. And with that, I think I'm going to call it a day for today. So I am your German snob. This is Let's Play Hitman Blood Money. And I'll be seeing you again, I guess next week. And then I'll try to get back to my usual uploading schedule of like 5 videos a week. At least I'll try my best to do so. And until then, I'll be seeing you. Goodbye.